Joel's decision at the end of The Last of Us Part 1 was a betrayal against humanity, but it's one anyone would have made in his position. At the end of Part 1, Ellie and Joel finally make it to the hospital where the Fireflies plan to reverse engineer a vaccine for the cordyceps infection, the sickness that makes everyone look like they were force-fed a large McDonald's Sprite. When Joel learns that the only way for the Fireflies to make the cure is to remove part of Ellie's brain, he rationally makes the decision to commit mass murder on anyone between him and Ellie, even going as far as to kill the only doctor who knew how to make a cure. We all know the story by now, and we all know how it ends because Ellie's on the cover of The Last of Us Part 2. Despite everyone playing the same game with the same ending, it seems like the one thing that no one can agree on is whether or not Joel was morally in the right when he made the decision to save Ellie. But if we're being real, that was never the point. The thing that makes stories like The Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption, and Metal Gear Solid so beautiful is that it was never about right or wrong. There's no good guys and bad guys, there's only people. The Last of Us was never about whether or not a cure would have worked. It never tried to make Joel the hero. It was always about perspective. That's what makes these characters so endearing, because they are us, human in every way. People who would do the exact same things we would if we were ever put in their shoes. Regardless of whether or not a cure would have worked, Ellie was the last hope for humanity, and Joel definitely took that away. But who wouldn't have done the exact same thing in his position? That's why we still love him, despite the fact that